just say thank you and welcome for what we hope you'll feel some exciting news as we do. We are awful proud to be able to make these announcements today. We thank you for the support that Johnson City has shown over the years, Washington County. And if I could just make a couple of introductions right quick. Mayor, where'd you go? Van Brocken, come on up and say a couple of words.
It's truly my pleasure to be here today and to welcome Food City and to welcome their continuing presence and greater presence in this community. They've been a fine corporate citizen over the years. They continue to do wonderful things for us as a community, and we certainly are pleased to be in a position to support this project and to support them in any way that we can into the future.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Now if I could have Gary Mabry. Gary, where are you at? Come up and say a few words for the chamber.
Well, thank you all very much. This is a sunny day for us. Steve Smith, I want to thank you personally for your intent, your commitment, your support corporately around this community. We appreciate you and thank you. And all of your team, we get to work with them on a regular basis. On behalf of the chamber, thank you for this investment. And I'd like to say personally, I live on the other side of those trees, so I'm going to be able to walk to the grocery store and get my wife her milk and eggs and things that I'm supposed to do. Just so you all will know, whenever we do things around here, we go to Steve Smith, we go to Food City. They help us host a lot of folks throughout the country. They want to come back here because of who we are, but they also want to come back here because they know Food City is going to be part of the event. So thank you very much, good luck, and let's cut a ribbon real soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. And now I'd like to bring up our President and CEO, Mr. Steve Smith.
Thank you, Rick. I know where to stand now. Well, let me welcome everybody as well and say thank you all for coming out. Thank you to the weatherman, the good Lord, for blessing us with a pretty day here. Jim Street, Chad Baker, for you guys getting on this project and getting it going. You know, they said Rick had pushed for this project. He's aggravated the whiz out of me about it, and it has been a long journey. And I think most of you know that we had a relationship with a developer here that kind of went away. And I have to say that Mountain States and Alan Levine was very gracious to step up and work with us and cooperate and be able to work with us on taking this project over. And we've tried to put it on the fast track, and I'll have to thank Pete Peterson and the folks in Johnson City. Y'all have gone above and beyond the call of duty to work with us, to get us ready to be able to move dirt, and hopefully with a little luck to get this store open in the late spring. That's a big wish, and we do have to have some good weather, but thanks to y'all, you've got us started. I forever will be grateful for that. You know, it is a big project for us here. We'll invest close to $15 million here in this 62,000 square foot supermarket and shopping center. In addition to that, going on right now at our Gray store and our South Roan store, we've got two major remodels and expansions going on in both those stores. Those stores will end up being about 55,000 square feet when all the smoke is cleared sometime late next month. That'll be a commitment on our company's part to Johnson City and to Washington County of nearly $25 million over about a 12-month period. We're proud to say we've got presently about 782 teammates at Food City that work here in our 6 Washington County and Johnson City stores. When this store is open, we'll increase that by approximately 150 associates, taking us well up over 900 teammates with Food City. So we're proud to be an integral part of Johnson City and Washington County. We're also proud to be part of the community here as well. And I'm so proud of our store management team and our supervisory team, because it's not me that does that. It's these guys and ladies that know what's going on in their communities, and they want to make their communities a better place to live, to work, and to raise your kids. And there's one project that, before we get into the groundbreaking, that we want to do, since we've got the mayor here, but he also wears 2 hats today. He also represents the Johnson City, Washington County Animal Shelter. And several months ago, we were approached to be able to help with this program. And certainly we learned a lot about, you know, the old animal shelter and how it had been here and served its purpose, and how we needed a new animal shelter to be able to take care of our our furry friends and make sure that they got adopted, make sure that they were well taken care of. So they said, how can you help Food City? So our folks put their thinking caps on. We reached out to our customers and we said, you know, Food City is going to commit 50 cents from all our paws and all our other chuck wagon sales of some of our corporate brand pet foods over about a 30-day period, and we ask our customers to make a $1, $3, or $5 donation. And I'm proud to say that on behalf of our customers and our company, that we've been fortunate enough to raise more than $41,749 that we'll make a presentation to Mayor Van Brocklet, and it'll go to the Washington County Johnson City Animal Shelter.
Wow, truly incredible. Can't begin to tell you how much we appreciate your investment in our community. Certainly appreciate all the jobs that you provide. But the appreciation goes much further, and it's exemplified by this check. That appreciation goes to corporate citizenship. That appreciation goes to being involved in the community in many ways. And Food City has always been that corporate citizen and that entity that supports our community in vastly more than just the fashion of investing in the community in facility and investing in the community in jobs. So, Steve, members of the team, many of whom I got to meet when I was up making an ask a couple of months ago, can you help us with this project? Thank you all so very, very much for this. This will go a long ways towards building the new shelter. And as many of you have heard me say over time, and certainly you and your board heard me say, the purpose of building the new shelter is more than any other thing to reduce the unneeded euthanasia of healthy animals. We believe that this gift and other gifts by good citizens of this community will make that possible, that we will go from a position where we are euthanizing healthy dogs to where we probably will no longer euthanize any healthy dogs, that we will go from a position where we are euthanizing a lot of healthy cats to where we will reduce that markedly and hopefully one day reach the point where we also no longer have to euthanize any healthy cats. So to everybody, thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to indicate what we're trying to do with the shelter. I appreciate the check very much, and more than anything else today, I appreciate the opportunity to stand here with Food City and its management and its executives and thank them for their involvement in this wonderful community of Johnson City.
Well, Mayor, thank you again for your kind words. Let me just talk a little bit about what we really are here today to do, and that's to break ground on the largest Food City store to ever be built from the ground up. This store on the first level will be over 62,000 square feet. We'll also have 5 out parcels that we will either sell or lease. We'll have over 6,000 square feet of shop space. We'll also have an upstairs mezzanine area, which will be well over 7,000 feet. 3,000 feet of that, of which will be a community center, where we can lease that out for community needs, whether it be civic, private parties, etc. We've done this in 3 or 4 of our other stores, Kingsport, Bristol, now in Johnson City. We hope that it will become a hub of the community for a lot of people to meet in. This store will have many new amenities that you've never seen before in one of our stores. Obviously, it'll have a complete bakery deli and sit-down cafe, which has become known in our stores. But it'll also have a cheese shop that will be second to none. Certainly a hot food bar, a hickory wood smoker, which we've just started adding to our stores, a Hearthstone pizza oven, a fresh food bar with soup, wings, salads and fruit selections. Obviously our fresh meat department with service meat, service seafood, and accompanying that will be a fresh sushi bar that will be partnered with that department. Also, this being the largest store, it will have the largest grocery department with the largest frozen food, produce. Certainly it's going to have a huge beer selection complete with a growler station, which will be the first that we've added to one of our stores, where we can have local beers and being able to serve that on tap and ready to take home and for folks to enjoy. And with a little luck, hopefully in a year or two, we'll be able to serve wine or have wine in our supermarkets here in Johnson City. So if you haven't voted, I'm sure there's still time before 8 o'clock today to stop in and cast a vote. We hope everybody votes, and if you do vote, we hope you get to the end of the ballot and vote for wine as well. We'll also have a large variety of gourmet and international specialty foods, such as gluten-free, and more of these kinds of foods are becoming more popular. We're certainly going to commit a lot of space to that. Our Nature's Market will have a full line of organic and natural foods, not to mention our pharmacy, our gas and go complete with diesel. And again, our floral boutique. We couldn't have a complete store without the flowers. Our timeline, and I'm an optimist, I'll be the first one to tell you, but if you don't have somebody that's an optimist, it'll never get finished. Our timetable is late spring 2015. So we had a wet October, and we're due to have a dry November and December. You know, it's all about odds, guys, so just think positive, and we'll try and do that. With that, let me say thank you to everybody for being out here again. Let me especially say thank you for all the folks in our company that have worked hard to get this project moving forward, for the partnership with Johnson City, and for the opportunity. You know, we all work too hard not to have a little bit of fun. And I will tell you, we like to have a little fun in the grocery business. And if you go to work, you spend 40, 50, 60 hours in a job, and you don't have fun, you may not be doing the right thing. But I think our folks will agree, and I look over here at these folks, and I'm awful proud to say that I get to work on the same team as them, and that makes me feel good. So, folks, if we can, Mayor, Gary, Mr. Peterson, Ms. Brock, if y'all come up here, we'll get ready to, we'll do a little bit of earth turning.